One.
This meeting is being recorded.
GM. It's currently 5 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time. Sunday, the 18th of February 2024. Welcome to another amazing episode. Sorry, you got your phone? Just want to check that everything's working on the YouTube. If you could just go there. I'm going to assume the YouTube is working whilst I wait for Jay to go to YouTube to check if everything's working. But welcome to another amazing episode of Technically Speaking, which is I'm so scared. This is actually not working. Hello. Ugh, I think I'm going to repeat myself. This is why. This is why testing is important. Is your phone off, dude? So this is why. Okay, amazing. Now we're good. I'm just gonna start again. It's currently what's the people? It's currently 6 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Friday the 18th, no, Sunday the 18th of February 2024. Welcome to another amazing episode of Technically Speaking, which is a free weekly webinar and also in-person workshop in Manchester. We've got the land right at the back, one of our homies. Yeah, you know the vibes. So this is a free weekly webinar covering everything, crypto, stocks, trading, investing, charts, data, etc. With, of course, the BitBlonde. Click the link in the Blockchain Sensei bio to join this webinar and for replays. Let's get to a quick disclaimer, then talk about the crypto markets. Disclaimer, terms and conditions. All content is for education,
information, and entertainment
purposes only. And it should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, or place any trades. Please do your own work, guys.
research.
Market research.
Yeah, our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Alternatively, independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our show that you may wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with what, guys?
Risks.
So please always do your own work, guys.
Research.
Jay, you a
Research.
financial advisor?
No.
You a financial advisor?
No.
BitBlonde?
No.
Munib, are you a financial advisor?
Not at all, bro.
Yeah. And we do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we're working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, let us know immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. Let me just touch on this and this. We're back. Well, hey, BitBlonde, how you doing? How you feeling?
Very good, sir. Great
Good.
times, right?
Yeah, good times.
All
Good
coins are
times.
crazy. Crazy. So should I go first?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's see what's happening. I'm currently shorting, right? But I don't know what's gonna happen because Ethereum seems to be a little bit up. Let me remove this zone here so you will understand. Basically, I was looking to fill this circle. It could drop again a little bit to 2,600, but if we don't, if we don't break this level, of course, if we break this level, I have to exit and enter a long position. As long as we don't break this level, I will still remaining on my short position. So I'm shorting Ethereum to 2,600. But after, I think Ethereum is likely to go to 3K. Let's see what's going to happen. It's a probability. So I'm just waiting right now. Actually, I'm not going to sleep early tonight because I have to take the decision on this trade. It seems to be pumping, but, it could be a fake out. Or it could just go to the other circle. So I'm looking into fill this circle here. Bitcoin, same thing. Bitcoin, I'm shorting to, let me be 46K, somewhere around, but it's holding again. So I have to wait. you know, for a couple of hours, maybe a day. I don't know. That's the 4 hourly graph. So as long as we don't break this level, I will still waiting on my short positions to 46K. But I don't think that we're going to go lower. I think it's just a
I don't
correction.
I wasn't going that low, to be honest. By the way, guys, I've changed my sentiment. I was bearish. Now I'm like on-chain data shows otherwise. I am. It does concern me. The tech market is so high. That's my only macro bearish sentiment is that things are way too overvalued in tech stocks and the stock market in general. But I think this might be a catalyst for decoupling. I'll get into that in a bit. But sorry, you go ahead, a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, it's a probability, you know, but I think it's a great opportunity, even if we just come to the bottom of this candle, so I can just exit. I think it's a small short and we have to manage because these guys don't know what's going to happen. So it's just better to manage so it's hard to sleep in crypto at this point. Altcoins, the only altcoin I'm trading at the moment, it's Dogecoin today, but I'll definitely. Okay, I'm not being able to move. 1 second, sorry. So, Dogecoin is breaking out actually from the setting triangle. So next target price it's somewhere around 0.095. That's what I'm looking for to take profit first of all, but we could run all the way to the upside because you know, hasn't done much for a long time. So that's the only altcoin I'm buying and longing at the moment. But if we go to crypto bubbles, it's a lot of things going on here. You can spot the biggest one to sell, but make sure, you know, be careful because it's super, super volatile these days. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. I'm waiting on Bitcoin and Ethereum to see what I'm gonna do next. But I think it's a small short. I think the prices will still go up very soon. But however, I'm still waiting on it.
And what about because you talk a lot about talk a lot about trading. What are you looking at investing wise? Because obviously this might be this might be one of the final opportunities to get certain cryptos at certain prices.
I mean, long term, yeah. Let's go to CoinMarketCap.
No,
I
I want to know what BitBlonde thinks. Like, I like what's on your.
okay.
Let's give them the juice. Like, what does not financial advice BitBlonde like? What are you thinking? What's it? Let's not say what you're actually stacking because that's too much for
Yeah,
the private. All
that's
right, it
for the
might take
private
less.
call.
Yeah, that's a private call. But publicly, what's on the watch list? Like, what's really on BitBlonde watch list?
Well, of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum,
Yeah, of course.
um, Nair. I'm very bullish on Nair protocol this year. What else? What can I give? You know,
There's a massive bit.
um,
Oh, okay. Uh,
Yeah, I've been seeing Near Protocol.
I'm very, very strong on Ethereum, but I'm kind of changing to Solana a lot because Ethereum gas fee it's so expensive these days. But the only reason is the NFTs actually, because I've got some things on it. But I think we likely to see two flipping this time, so I'm bullish on two as well as UI, and I can take more on a private call. But of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum, like I think for a long time, I mean, long term, not financial advice, but it's just logical. You should definitely hold for a long term. I don't know what's going to happen on the halving. We expect these crazy moves as well. That's why Bitcoin might just go up and drop. It might be your opportunity to get in for this bull market. if you haven't started yet. So at the moment, I'm just trying to double my ETH constantly and find some altcoins.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, I would talk about meme coins, but it's difficult. I think Shiba is gonna pump as well. It's been quiet, actually. But meme coins, I don't want to put my mouth on it because, you know, it's a meme coin. And after that, you want to hold just a nice project in a long term.
Ooh. I just loaded up some interesting data. I'm excited.
So yeah, I think right now it's more on a waiting side. I'm shorting, but it might be just a small short. But I think you should definitely make profit all the time if you want to short or if you want to long. Just make sure to enter and exit on the right time, you know. And be careful with altcoins trading, guys, because I see like a lot of people are going crazy these days. Altcoin markets are crazy, so you don't have to catch every move. Just find something that works for you and stick with it because it's like tons of it, you know, so you can get lost.
Agreed.
Could there be a pre-halving dump if, I mean, are there any chances of having a pre-halving dump where the altcoins or maybe other coins might go down slightly a bit?
Yeah, there is a chance. Something definitely will happen on the halving day or even before. But you have to enjoy, like, I would say if you haven't bought Bitcoin yet, wait to drop drastically and then just buy to the long term because that's your only chance. For me, we're definitely on a bull run. So making the most of the halving to get your crypto before we go back again, it's your opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. So that's pretty much it. Do you want me to look at something else?
Let's check up on our friend Spell because that's one of our altcoin bets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
There's certain assets that we should just keep looking at because they were called on this webinar. Yeah, BitBlonde found Spell.
Yeah, that's on my long term, but you know,
BitBlonde, have you watched Billions?
pardon?
Have you watched Billions?
Oh no, you told me to watch. These guys, like, you know, that would be more for the private call, but this is like this is a crazy joke.
It's okay. It's okay. It's we just four participants here. You can, I mean, slightly give up some juice over here.
It's pal, it's definitely crazy. Look at this descending. It's not even a descending triangle. That's so cheap that this is gonna blow up, you know. But make sure to invest what you can afford to lose, all right? But this is nothing. Like I'm just here to watch this thing flying for the next months. It's literally at the
This
bottom.
is what I think. Things like this is where you should think. As a trader, you're trading your dollars into more dollars. Where do you put some of this profit? For me, I think that if you're a really good trader that can get, consistently 10, 30% or more on fiat currency or dollars, you should absolutely invest in things like this. Because why not? It's already proof, isn't it? It's already proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
need to have risk management. Like if you have extra profit to reinvest, that's good. So you make profit and from your profit you invest it again, but take a little bit for you, okay? Don't be on the bubble. You know, it can be dangerous as well. But of course, if you make a lot of profit, buy some very cheap tokens so you can easily make 1000x.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I think I'd be doing.
Yeah, same here, you know. The only thing I need to catch up a little bit more, it's on NFTs.
I got you, BitBlonde. Don't worry.
But as I said, it's a lot, you know, like it's really a lot of things going on in crypto right now. So don't be crazy. Like find a couple of coins that works for you and trade them or invest on them. Don't try to catch everything because you're gonna be lost. I feel that. I do. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let's keep watching Spout, guys. Any other coin?
Let's see what our friend Hex is doing. Listen, there's certain coins I'm gonna keep telling everybody to accumulate during this market. Well, not tell. Obviously, we don't tell. I'm gonna say I think it would be a good idea to get some exposure.
Oh my God.
What's he doing right now?
It's cheap actually, right?
Very cheap. Check how
It's
far it's
so
from the
flat,
all-time high. It's like 60x.
super flat.
Narrative. There's too much narrative, but behind it in the future.
Do you think that's 100x or 1,000x?
No, it's not 1,000. That's not 1,000. That's 100.
Yeah, that's
100x.
100x.
Yeah, it's 100x.
That's a very good opportunity.
When was this all-time high? When did it touch it? When did it touch its all-time high? What was the date?
Around
Oh,
December 2021, which is in line with everything else. The crypto market peaked in November 2021. Some altcoins continued to rally for maybe 1 month, and then the crypto market, along with the stock market, crashed for a whole year, all the way till November 2022. So it's pretty much in
okay.
line.
But now is a
But
great
this is
time to be
obviously a
back,
scoop.
right?
Now is a good time to buy Hex hypothetically if the coin turns around and there is a ultra decentralized narrative. Because this is very ultra decentralized crypto with billions of dollars invested in it. Top 20 coin as well. Just blacklisted on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko because the haters. Let's go.
Chainlink, I think Chainlink is good.
I'm going to give you guys the top tip when it comes to top 100s, right? If Bitcoin, so look, scroll to the top to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, so okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, this is a nice positioning. Let me tell you why. Because it was um I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday last week. No, Tuesday or Wednesday earlier this week. On the 7 day, Bitcoin was on 15% on the 7 day. Ethereum was on 11%. And then I've been looking for alts that are either down a little bit on the weekly or they pumped less than 1%, right? That's one of the big reasons why I bought Litecoin because it only pumped 0.2%. Remember, the flow of money is usually Bitcoin pumps, then Ethereum, then alts. We can literally see that momentum here. Look, now Ethereum on the 7 day is outperforming Bitcoin, and then we need to pour into alts. So you want to look for alts that are either on a 7 day drawdown or alts that haven't pumped more than 2% as a kind of base catalyst of what alts to look for right now.
Yeah.
If you really like a spot trade.
Well, it's a lot of things going on, a lot of opportunities, you know, just make sure to choose the right thing.
BitBlonde, can you check about this injective protocol? It was right about like here.
Pardon, which one?
Injective 28th, 29th, serial number 29. What's happening over here?
29. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty bullish. Sort of a boot flag. Let me just see what this is about. Blockchain built for finance. Layer 1 blockchain powering DeFi apps. Okay. Well, that's looking bullish, on my opinion. Are we trading this one?
No, I'm not. I've been looking at the chart since it was, I think, $14, maybe. Yeah, well, $14, and I've been looking at the charts, and I mean, seeing what's going on with it, and it has been super bullish after that, and it's been trading between $30 and $40 since past 1 or 2 months. It reached the all-time high of, I guess, 45. Then it went down back to something 35, something like that, and went and was trading between 30 and $40. Yeah.
Yeah, it could go up to 60, but it's gonna take time because that's the daily, but it's looking good, actually. Very interesting. Yeah, like if you're patient, there is loads of altcoins to pump still. And I believe
This has,
everybody's
I
cashing
think,
out from Bitcoin
yeah.
to buy altcoins. So, pardon? What were you going to say?
There is, I guess, I mean, I heard that the 50 or something, 50% or more than that, the supply has been the supply is regulated by the company only, right? So that's why I'm slightly fair about the trading with this coin, because I heard that half of the supply is being held by the company.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, mate. That is, I don't know specifically about the tokenomics of INJ. I've never invested or traded INJ, but that tokenomic distribution is not uncommon. So if you want to study tokenomics, which is literally just economics of tokens, that distribution where 50% of the team own the supply is not uncommon, unfortunately, in crypto. I believe cryptos like Crowcoin, CRO, owned by Crypto.com, also similar tokenomics. So that's the you pay for those kind of risks when you have altcoins. If you want to go really deep, if you want to go really deep, and they might have it in the white paper, but we're not going to do it on here because
Yeah.
it's too far out the depths of technically speaking. But if you want to go deep, go to the white papers, go to the white paper of INJ, and then look for the tokenomics section, and then see if they reveal what's called the vesting schedule. So the vesting schedule is I don't know if the correct word is vesting schedule, but basically see if they give a timeline of when the team are allowed to sell tokens. Because key dates, for example, like if they may or may not choose to give this information, this is just good fundamental research for everyone. But let's say you find an altcoin and then it says the team own a crazy supply. Let's say they own like with you said with INJ 50%. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just going to go off what you said, right? So let's say the team own a stupid amount, like 50%, and they say on certain dates, for example, the 5th of February 2025. certain allocation, 5% allocation is going to become sellable. Look for those specific dates because those basically dump dates. Because those are dates when the team tokens become sellable. So just because the team has a crazy amount doesn't mean the team are able to sell all of them. But anyway,
Right.
you good for me to take over BitBlonde?
Yep.
Yeah, all right, cool. Okay, so let's go over to Blockchain Sensei Twitter. If you are not following us on Twitter, please follow us on Twitter. Because Twitter is the place where we tweet a lot of hidden gems, including I'm really big on sharing what I'm actually watching as well. So you guys can take in what I take in. So let's go back all the way to after technically speaking. Okay, so for those that missed the Masari webinars, catch the replays. We did like 4 hours breaking down Masari. Okay, so I just want to quickly shout out this IG page. These guys are absolutely super compelling with their data. Now, a kind of data that me and Jay admittedly haven't been paying enough attention to is on-chain data. Remember, there's fundamentals, which is understanding assets, and fundamentals can change as well. For example, if a company if a crypto changes their CEO, for example, if Charles Hoskinson, God forbid, dies today, it might change the fundamentals of Cardano because they might get some crappy CEO. I don't know, right? Obviously, I don't want that to happen. But remember, cryptos are companies, so fundamentals can change. But fundamentals is understanding the asset. Technicals is the chart work. Then you got sentiment, which is hard to read, but I've got a little cheat code for you guys in a second. And then you've got the on-chain data. So this guy provides a lot of on-chain data. He's just a straight numbers guy. I really like him. The tweet that I retweeted was, look at this. How can ETFs buy all the Bitcoin without moving the price? Because as we know, the ETF was a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Bitcoin didn't really crash too much, but Bitcoin pulled back and then Ethereum pumped. Okay, so look at this. This tweet was on the 11th of February 2024. And let's just take the macro, the past 30 days, because the Bitcoin ETF was around the 7th. When was it again? When was BTC ETF approved? The 10th, Jan 10th. That's it, Jan 10th. Okay, cool. So this tweet was on the 11th of Feb. So in the past 30 days, or let's take 60 days, retail with less than 1 Bitcoin, sold off this amount, but institutions were buying this amount. Anyway, let's get through. Okay, so net Bitcoin ETF flows. So again, even though the technicals to me were screaming a little bit bearish, because I remember 2 weeks ago I had a bearish sentiment for February. Now it's more expect a pullback and then all-time high to protect. I see we've got a good chance of hitting all-time high before the actual halving, because again, by the way, we sell the news, halving comes, and then that's when I expect a larger pullback. We can say we can see we're uptrending in terms of daily ETF inflows. I think I heard that institutions are trying to buy Bitcoin at 12x the supply. Okay, so here is some big alpha that I tweeted 5 days ago, because I was tweet at 3 a.m. studying. As you can see, I literally tweet this at 3 a.m. in the morning. Litecoin, and I know people think Litecoin is boring, but making money is not boring. Litecoin is the only crypto outside of Bitcoin, Ethereum to seemingly consistently appear to be shown on Fox News. This is Grayscale CEO, right? A lot of people don't really know him, but I feel like he's come out of the limelight a lot as of recent, especially with the ETFs. Let's not forget that Grayscale own more Bitcoin than the Chinese and American government put together. It's kind of scary. But yeah, he made an appearance on Fox News, and as you can see, the only three cryptocurrencies they show are Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. We even had Joe Biden post this. Now, I don't know if this was meant to be to do with crypto or not, but this is pretty laser-eye. And it's quite interesting because things like this usually signal the top, but the data shows otherwise. And then we've got Leia. I like her content. She's been on Fox News a couple of times, and every time, well, the one or two times she spoke, they advertised Litecoin. A lot of TradFi guys like Litecoin as well. Okay, cool. Also, another thing is, one second, CTN. Is it LCTN? Is it Grayscale LCTN?
Bro, could it be?
Yeah.
Is it possible that when the news of some specific tokens come out, like Litecoin, Bitcoin, and something like that, right? So okay, Bitcoin is stable, Ethereum is stable, but when they talk about the altcoins, right? Is it? Does that mean it could be a trap to the retailers? Putting out the news, they put out the news of something so that retailers could get in, and then they pull back.
Okay. In the sense of absolute bullish news, yeah. So let's take Dogecoin for example. For those who were present for the 2021 bull run, you'll know that the world didn't know about Dogecoin. Dogecoin goes crazy. Dogecoin millionaires are made, and then the news is talking about Dogecoin. In that scenario, the news was not talking about Litecoin. Fox News is not talking about Litecoin. They don't even say the word Litecoin. It's just they only show three cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. That's just general financial news, and they've been doing that for years and years and years. So
Okay.
that's so yeah, definitely if they're advertising that alone. Okay, so I just want to show you guys something, right? Remember, Grayscale are the biggest Litecoin. Are the biggest? Yeah, they're the biggest Litecoin holder in the world. Okay, and they've got they're the biggest Litecoin holder in the world and the biggest Bitcoin holder in the world, and they have only a small amount of single assets. I think like 14 cryptos. These are the assets you want to pay attention to. Okay, Bitcoin Cash is basically a scam, but if you do your own research, the one of the co-founders is also one of the co-founders of one of the biggest Bitcoin mining chips in the world. So that's why that stays alive, right? Because whales just keep things alive. Uh, Basic attention token, that makes sense. Link is in there. Mana, decentralized Mana, Ethereum Classic, which is just stupid, but that still exists because that's the original Ethereum. We got Filecoin, and here we got Litecoin, right? We need to understand is they have their own asset called LTCM, right? And what you want to do is let's, for example, look at where's the Bitcoin one? Let's have a look at GSOL because this is something good to pay attention to, right? GSOL, Grayscale. These crypto products are a completely different price from crypto. So look, GSOL is $232. I'm just trying to find a chart. Right, look. These, I'm trying to find a better chart than this. 1 second. I think Yahoo Finance have a better one. I literally know why it makes sense, and no one's really talking about this, right? It makes sense for certain cryptocurrencies such as Solana to go absolutely parabolic. Why? Because I don't even understand too much what these products are, but they're basically products that have locked up crypto in them. And I don't quite understand. I don't quite understand the price action because the price action isn't absolutely correlated with the crypto itself. But you just need to understand the general direction of these products. As long as the general direction of these products is up, right? So let's get the Grayscale Litecoin one. Literally nobody's talking about this. I want you to understand how high level this information is because I've never ever heard a crypto YouTuber talk about this, right? One of my basic arguments for Litecoin is not only is the cryptocurrency itself in the dirt, aka in August 2019 prices, so is the Grayscale product. Where's Yahoo Finance? Then I'm gonna go over something to look over look over sentiment, but something's 5 years. Look, this is what this is crazy. Litecoin peaks at $400. Look at this product. The product has literally stayed the same price since July 2021. So it peaked in May 2021, right? It peaked, and remember, there was two. Also, people forget to talk about the fact that crypto double tops. Remember, Bitcoin hit 60K in May 2021, and then it drew down to like 30 for a few months, and then from September, October, it started rising again, and then it hit 68, right? So go back here. To me, one of the reasons why I think Litecoin is going to go bananas is because look at the trust. The trust has consolidated. The trust wasn't at the all-time high in November 2023. The trust was at the all-time high in May 2000. Sorry, in the trust all-time high wasn't in November 2021, right? It crashed by that time, but crypto's at an all-time high. So to me, this just looks like a multi-year price suppression. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
On a macro, I wish I had a better chart for you guys than this. I wish we had candlesticks, but sometimes you can't get candlesticks for everything. Especially for more lucrative investment products, because not everybody can just buy Litecoin Trust, or not everyone can buy GSOL. So think about that. There's if you think the crypto market is big, I mean it's not that big, it's 1.8 trillion. The crypto derivative market is tens of trillions of dollars. Because that's the futures market. That's not assets. That's not money and assets. That's money circulating around price action. And then remember, there's entire crypto products like LTCN and GSOL and G-Link, literally Grayscale Link. Right, one second, G-Link. 1 second. I've not even studied this shit properly. But I think it's worth thinking about. 1 sec. G-Link Grayscale, right? Because these crypto products are not overly correlated in terms of a daily, weekly, or monthly to the price action of the crypto. But as you can see, the general trend is what? Up, right? I wonder if any of these trusts actually outperform the asset itself. Okay, so May 2022, the Grayscale Link Trust was okay. June 2022 was $8. Now is 8.82. June 2002. Okay, so that's a 10x, right? That's a 10x from June 2022 on Link. But did the actual crypto do 10x? I wonder. Let's have June 2022. Yeah, where was Chainlink? 1 second. June 2022. June 2022. Price. So there we go. Look at that. How crazy is that? So Chainlink only did 3x since June 2022. But the Chainlink Grayscale Trust did 10x. This is what people are not fucking talking about. Like, this is the catalyst for why a lot of cryptos go up, especially in the top 100, because there's literally institutional products that outperform the crypto. And that's where a lot of big money's going into. I need to know how to actually get into the Grayscale Trust. Like, if you're doing triple the price action of the crypto. Anyway, let me end with this, and then I'm going to give it over to Jay Johnson for the last 15. Sorry for taking over, bro.
So good.
Okay, so Google Trends, right? Look at this. I literally only found out this recently. The term Bitcoin is way more popular than the term crypto. Look at this. The red's Bitcoin,
Wow.
which I think is interesting, right? And
BTC is even going past crypto. That's not
yeah,
interesting.
BTC is there's more BTC searches than crypto, right? Because Bitcoin's soaring, and as we can see, Ethereum, right? Look. Ethereum is getting look 6 right? Pay attention to ETH. Look, 6 9 6 6 6 6 6 7 8. That sounds like a trend to me, right? And look at the past 12 months. The peak interest for ETH was during the week of the Bitcoin ETF. That's when ETH was 9. I don't know what these metrics are, to be honest. I don't know what they are, but I'm assuming they've got relation to each other.
We'll scroll up and see if there's a legend.
What?
So it's just interest over time. Okay.
Yeah, and then let's look at the past 5 years, right? Past 5 years. So where we are right now in terms of interest, right? Let's say look at this, right? Bitcoin is 18. When was Bitcoin last 18? In December. But retail has not poured in their money yet, which is why I believe we got another leg up. Anyway, Jay, do you want to jump in? Sorry, bro. Let's let Jay give some alpha. Yeah, I hope you guys learned something. Cool.
Should I mute?
Yeah, if you could mute.
Cool. Yes, people, how we doing? Okay, cool. Let's get straight into it. Looking at quite a few things. Decided to focus on fewer assets and just accumulate the assets that I do have. I can't share my screen for some reason.
Whoa, one sec. Need to make me co-host.
Yeah, so I was in Ponk, that big Ponk, specifically. I did bits, probably the biggest game of the day. Woke up to about 60%.
Nice. Okay, more make co-host. There you go, dude. You're not co-host.
Okay, sweet. You guys should be able to see my screen. So, as you can see, I got in here. Right, why did I get in here? Okay, cool. I saw it was in a nice dip, right? I saw this consolidation zone, which was pretty cool. So what I like about consolidation zones is that you can be quite precise with them. I kind of knew this would be an interesting point, and I saw that it was actually respecting this support. Why? Okay, cool. So first thing, I'm gonna turn this green because we want to associate these low regions of support with buys, right? So I saw, okay, cool. It's consolidating around this region. It's probably going to break out soon. So I went in here, and yeah, this was about. Well, I cashed out the cash emoji, and the target emoji is basically a new way I have of putting my trades on the chart because I want to know when I made the trade as well.
Bro, your voice is slightly your voice is slightly getting shelled. I
Is
mean,
it?
I'm
Let
not.
me just move closer to Ninja's computer.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. How's this? Is this better?
Yeah, it's slightly clear now.
Okay, cool. I'll just speak towards Ninja's laptop then. So yeah, I want to know when I got in as well, because I want to know how long I was in the trade for. So this dot represents when I got in. The cash is when I got out. This second dot was when I was gonna buy back in at this next pivot level, right? Which was 3438. But guess what? It's still going up even past when I cashed out. But that's fine because guess what? I didn't cash out all of it, right? So I've still got some scrapings on there. Why did I not cash out all of it? Because I never know which way price is going to go. I can just go based off probabilities, right? So I knew, okay, it's probably going to start coming down sometime soon. So I'm getting all these sell indicators on the software that I use. And yeah, I was like, okay, cool. It's probably going to come down soon, but it may keep going up. So let me leave some of the asset. Why? Because if it keeps going up, then the asset can keep accumulating value. And then guess what? If it really goes up, then I'll sell a bit more of the asset to realize that profit. And that's basically how you can create entirely new portfolios of the scrapings of profits, right? So you can make a trade, you can cash out some of the profit and realize it into a stable coin, and you can leave some of the asset there, right? And this is basically a great trading strategy. So yeah, that's basically what I've done. Dog with hat, obviously very popular meme coin. I'm kind of out of this now though. I think I'm gonna wait for a buyback in. I didn't even sell, but went up to like 15% profit. I think it's gonna boom a bit, man. Let's look at this 1020. Okay, cool. I'm getting a sell signal though on this candle. So I think I've already sold out of my position on dog with hat. Let's see what Bonk is saying. Bonk has more or less just been consolidating between these two zones.
It's got a red dot though.
Between these two zones, yeah. I mean, it's just been, yeah, but it's probably gonna come retest this zone. If it retests here, I'm ready. I've already set my alert. You know, because I'll probably expect it to rip somewhere. Boom, that's a nice 20% trade.
Nice. Nice. On spot as well, no leverage.
Exactly. So I could have, if I had noticed this the first time, I could have got in here, cashed out here, what, 2 days? 20%.
Nice.
I mean, I just trade between pivot levels now. And it's not that I don't know how to trade any other way. It's just like simple. It's just the simplest way. It's like, okay, I can just immediately see my my entry and my take profit as soon as I load up my chart. You understand? And I just need to make sure I'm on a high enough time frame for it to play out and give me enough percentage gain. And then the rest is easy, you know what I mean? So let's keep it going. Myro, I'm out of Myro as well. Made a bit of change on that. Let's see what this was saying. I'm going about here. Yeah, nothing crazy. But the price action on Myro it looks like it's consolidating right now. So I don't necessarily want to be in consolidation markets right now. Not when I could be in, trending markets, of course. So like this bull run's coming earlier and finishing earlier. But yeah, time will tell, innit? But that's what it's starting to look like. Of course, our sentiment is starting to change. Just because if you think about it, for a long time, the retail interest in Google, a metric that can be displayed by searching up Bitcoin in Google Trends, that has basically been going down. But guess what? The price of Bitcoin has been going up. Why? Because regular people didn't care about Bitcoin. Only institutions cared about it. That's why we didn't see the upward price action reflected in Bitcoin on Google Trends. However, now it's slowly starting to catch up. Did you show that chart already? Yeah, yeah. That's a good way to see. So now, unlike at the start when crypto, unlike how it started, which is retail getting into crypto and then institutions getting into crypto. Now, because of the ETF, it's like the other way around. So institutions have gotten into crypto heavily, hence why we're seeing this pump like Bitcoin, at 51.7 right now. You know what I mean? So it's not a regular pump we're seeing. It's because all the institutions are going in and buying up loads of Bitcoin, so the price is driving up. And yeah, retail are getting priced out, but now they're getting interested. What's going to happen now is a lot of retail is going to FOMO in and get wrecked just by the minimal pullbacks. You know what I mean? So yeah, Ponker was nice. That was a nice game. What else has been looking good? This has been good. This Hello coin has been looking pretty good as well. Yeah, you guys should look into that. They've got some interesting infrastructure. Let's take a look at Solana. See what that's saying. Okay, cool. looks to be making its way to this resistance. It goes there, maybe a quick short. If you're risk on, the last time it tested this, we expected it did quite a decent pullback. If you're perping and got some leverage, I'm not saying that that's financial advice, of course. If you are, you can make a decent run. That's your strategy. What I like to look for is things like this as well, like seeing like a crossover on the 1020 or like a really bullish candle that starts on the pivot point, right? That's always a key indicator for me because I'm like, okay, cool. This is going to be a good level for me to buy in, right? Let's look at ETH, see what Ethereum's saying. Okay, cool. So these were some ETH. Really forgot about these markings. So these were two ways I thought ETH could go. Right? Because of course, resistance is the ceiling, marked up resistance, support is the floor. Right? So resistance was turning into support, which is what it's looking like, as opposed to support turning into resistance. So it could break down through here, but it looks like we're still bullish. You see, we're heading towards our next pivot point. You can all see we've already tested it once or gotten around this region of 2.8. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think it's actually, in fact, this move looks to be happening much quicker than I anticipated. Because it's already gone up to this pivot point and started to come down. Let's see, let me check this on the 2 hour. Yeah, you can see it's come up to this pivot point and started to come down. So this first move has happened, this first leg you can see in the green arrow. And then this second leg, right, that. And then now I think it's going to go to the moon. Well, not financial advice, but I think now there's actually a potential that this resistance will be broken. And then potentially retest it again. And yeah, you guys know the story. Let's look at the start of the day. Bitcoin, it's consolidating around this resistance. Took a bit of a dip, but then obviously now we're back up. I think narrative is still super bullish right now, especially as we see Bitcoin go up in the Google Trends chart, right? Next, I'm going to go into crypto bubbles. Let's see what we got. Let's just get a nice overall view. So WorldCoin is going down. Okay, I saw WorldCoin did a ridiculous amount actually. Let's look at that real quick. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. This WorldCoin is wow, damn. This WorldCoin thing is going insane. Let's look at what this has done recently. How big this move was. Damn, this literally did. That's a crazy move. This literally did about 170% in like 2 weeks. That's pretty impressive. Damn, look at this day. This day is amazing. Literally went from one pivot level to another one. Honestly, pivot levels have become my new best friend. Like, I think when you've been trading for like a while, I mean, I've been doing it for what, 5, 6 years. You eventually just want to find the easiest way to do things. I want to find the easiest way to trade. So if I can just turn up to my chart, I already see the levels. I just have to set, orders, and that's just perfect. That's an easy day for me. You know what I mean? The aim is to make it as simple as possible. The concept of trading and investing. What you guys can see here, basically since we got this crossover on the 1020, WorldCoin is literally just been whipping. Let me check it out on the daily. I could have seen that. That's something that could have been noted. So you could have gotten in when the 1020 crossed over on the daily, and then you would have known that this 170% in 12 days was likely to happen, or at least was a possibility. So yeah, now I'm just looking at high time frames, RSIs, 1020 pivots. That's it. You know what I mean? Like I could have, yeah, it would have been simple to get that WorldCoin play. Let's say I got it when it crossed over. Let's say I haven't got it on this candle, to be realistic. Still a 2x in a week. More than 2x in a week, you know what I mean? So that's quite healthy. Damn, more than 2x in a week. That would have been good. Yeah. So that's me, guys. I think bang on 9 p.m. Nice one.
Thanks,
Cool.
bro. Thanks a lot, bro. Another informative session by you.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. Cool. You want to look off?
Mhm.
Great stuff.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
See
you,
you in the dojo,
everyone.
Paul. Bye bye.
See you soon.